Fire signs, whether you believe you are intuitive or not, this week it will pay you to really pay attention to your thoughts, ideas, downloads and intuition that you received this week, because not only did you get the sun shining a light in your subconscious and in your sort of psychic realm of the 12th house, which is very Piscean, you also got this card next to the High Priestess, who is all about downloading intuitive messages and guidance. So that is a double whammy this week for you. Now, it seems as though this might be to do with a collaboration, maybe some work event, something you're building with other people. It could be a relationship collaboration, two people there building a solid life together, building the third thing there. There seems to be quite a bit of communication, news or movement around this endeavor, whatever this is. And you may have been dealing with it purely rationally. So maybe things are stacking up all in one way if there is a decision to be made and it looks like a no-brainer. But there seems to be an indication with these two cards that it might not be best to only rely on your logic this week. Yes, great to have boundaries and great to be discerning and quite cool and analytical, but there is some message that is really just bubbling up from under the surface for you. I think the universe wants you to pay attention to that. So let's take a look and see what else the universe can tell you about this. Well, it seems as though you are about to have a wish come true. There's some circumstance that's going to change, some message that's going to come in, a visitor perhaps, or are you traveling to meet someone? There is some endeavor or job opportunity that really has all the hallmarks of a wish come true for you, that is going to be such a happy occurrence. But have you been bitten in the past by something that fell apart? You might still have your guard up with that Queen of Swords that came out first about past disappointments. This seems to be either healing all that, a chance to revisit that, or it's a replacement for this shattered energy of the past. There's you with your defenses up. So it really does seem to be pointing back to this Queen of Swords, very discerning with very, very strict, stern boundaries. So it seems as though you are about to get some kind of official offer or someone coming through for you in a very definite way, something reliable. So a proposition, a proposal, a job, assignment that is, the paperwork is coming with it. Some big change that is going to be official, and you're going to be able to make an official decision with the gavel there. There is some big change here that feels like a full stop on one part of your life and the beginning of the next. So remember, it's a wish come true, and you've got the Empress next to that, which is the card of abundance, sitting pretty. It's fertility. It's just the spirit of creation, of motherly energy in terms of the abundance of that. It's things coming easily to you and you wanting for nothing. So there is some very enticing change that is going to demand that you make a decision. But let's come back to this intuitive guidance here. What is this guidance trying to tell you? Let's just take a sneak peek. I'm using a different deck, so we've got full complement of cards at our disposal here to just tease out a bit more information about what is the nature of the subconscious, oh my gosh, or the download that you might be getting. Oh my gosh, this is quite random. This is the opportunity to build with someone. Second time this card's just come out in this reading. That is beautiful. So this is some very tangible, because Pentacles is all about something that's real, like money, something you can build a house with, maybe. It's something to secure your future. Yeah, there is some big fresh start coming in with the Magician that is going to wave a magic wand and change everything, revitalize this energy. And when I tried to get a third card, because I like to pull in threes, 4 cards came out, two cards came out to give me 4. You will never believe what they are. The Queen and the King of Cups, the married couple of love. I mean, so wow, this feels very relationshipy, obviously, or something that is just going to fill you up. If it's a job, it is like finding the perfect person to go into business with. You are emotionally in sync. You are a perfect match. You are, you balance each other out, masculine with feminine energy. So this collaboration is very brightly starred, very well aspected here to be building something lasting and also very emotionally rewarding with someone. Big fresh start. So if there have been troubles or upsets, disappointments in the past, that is all going to go away with the wave of a wand. Okay, now what energy do you need to lean away from in this, and what energy do you need to lean towards? So the energy to lean away from is the single pentacle. It is the ace, and because I looked straight away, because I peek, at the energy to lean towards, this is very much about balancing things out. It's the same suit, pentacles, money, equal. It's saying to me, don't let one person rule the show in this and call the shots. Two people, you are collaborators after all, in a relationship or in some kind of project or work endeavor. You really want to balance things out and make sure you're on even footing here, because if one person holds all the power, all the stability, the other person is not going to prosper as easily. It's not going to be, you know what I mean. It's not ideal. You want a fair and balanced kind of situation here. Just looking at some of the negatives about the Ace of Pentacles as well, since this is energy to lean away from. It's a scarcity and lack mindset as well, missed chances, unfulfilled potential, retracting an offer, stressing about finances. So they could be energies that bubble up in you, anxieties that really are coming out of your subconscious that you may want to be aware of, so that you can not let them get in the way of a really good opportunity. It's what it looks like. Let's get a few more cards here to flesh out this story. Okay, so this may be to do with someone that you have been in separation from in the past, or this is the wound that you might be dealing with, that is the pain from the past that may have you a bit mistrustful. However, we got this beautiful card from the Fae Whispers Fairy Oracle deck, Misty Meadows. Find clarity in the fog, let the mists reveal your path. So I'm sure it's let the mists part to reveal your path. So it really does come back to your instincts as well, come back to your intuitions here. You might have a lot of mental jangle about the ego protecting you about what could go wrong, and sort of suspicions that undermine your confidence. But there'll be an intuitive knowing here. You are being urged to just trust that everything is going to come out double rainbows with a new beginning here that is going to grow into something magical. And we get a sense of that as well from the Children card. Now it's come out alongside this Nostalgia card. So it feels like start again from a clean slate. Be open-hearted and childlike, and sort of don't cling on to past hurts or recriminations with this person, or sort of shadows of past hurts at the hands of other people that might be lingering in your energy. You kind of want to get back to a very sweet, innocent time and restart everything, is what this feels like with both the Nostalgic Emotions card and the Children card. This is like keeping it light and keeping it pure-hearted and trusting. You are being urged to open up that heart space with the bright heart-like card. And really just, it is that trusting your heart, trusting your intuition, knowing that you're strong enough to open your heart, and you don't need to be excessively focused on your boundaries like the Queen of Swords, frigid, cold, dismissive, and defensive, attack being the best form of defense. You don't want to do that. This is lean into this beautiful, trusting, warm, nostalgic, fairy tale kind of energy. Because we've got the King of Wands here, so this is more energy of passion, entrepreneurship, of really having the spirit to go towards some objective of yours with enthusiasm and vigor, somebody who can make things happen. Now, whether this is the partner coming in that is full of high-spirited passion, or whether this is just indicative of the feeling that you will have, it's different for everyone, but King of Wands is definitely here. That could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Natural born leader, vision, boldness. So this might be something that energizes you, this partnership, this opportunity, if it's a job. There's a real there's a real entrepreneurial spirit coming through here. Again, we have the urge to make sure there is balance here with the Temperance card. So that is really making sure there is even give and take, and that no one person is calling all the shots here. So that seems to be the theme coming through. But look, prosperity lies ahead. And that doesn't necessarily just mean financial. Taurus is ruled by Venus, and Venus is not only money, but also love and art and the things that you attract in, like the Empress. So that Empress card that came out to begin with, that attracts abundance. So there is a really juicy, lucky kind of jackpot feeling to all of this. Okay, a couple of extra cards just to finish up, please. What do fire signs need to know about this situation? Well, we've got the Queen of Swords again. Okay, so twice in one reading. We've also got the Seven of Wands. Now these are both fierce, staunch people who defend their boundaries. So, because there is so much emphasis on keeping your balance, this sort of says you might be a bit bowled over by somebody's fiery, passionate enthusiasm for something, or they might want to move quicker than you, or seem to hold all the cards. So there might be a cause now, advice, to really make sure you do patrol your boundaries, but do it with an open heart. Don't do it from a place of suspicion and cold skepticism. Have some passion of your own, and have some detachment of your own, just to make sure that you guys are on the same page, whatever this is. So don't just accept a deal if it's not equal. And don't just be dazzled by some charismatic person if they're holding all the cards. But there is reason to be hopeful and joyful about this and be innocent, but there's some sort of negotiation to do here, just to make sure. So you know that saying, start as you mean to go on? Because quite often people show each other when they're newly dating or at a job interview their best self and their most agreeable self, and nothing's a problem, and yeah, that'll be fine. So this seems to me to be saying, set some expectations quite early, so that you're not digging yourself a slight hole that you have to then get back out of. You want to make sure things are equal right from the get-go. Yeah, you've learned a lot. You've got all the knowledge here. Keep your wits about you in terms of, absorbing new information about the situation, offer, or person. There might be a bit to learn here. There might be, you might need to uncover some things. But it looks like a really upbeat, lively, sort of friendly interaction here with the Friends card. It might be somebody in your social group coming in with this opportunity for you. Just tune in to your own intuition here. It will be giving you signals. So this is the third card out in this spread of intuition, because remember, we had the 12th house, we had the High Priestess. So you will be getting nudges. So don't sweep anything under the rug if you get a little twinge of, like, not red flag, but yellow flag, orange flag. It's sort of like it's worth putting up a boundary straight away to the smallest of issues, so that it doesn't escalate and become very out of balance in the future. It seems like a really small point, but one that the universe really wanted to get through to you, because there is a fresh start. It's a wish come true. It's the Queen and King of Cups together. A lot of collaboration. That's two equal people coming together to build something. So there is a lot of really good energy here. So that's the only watchword. Just make sure that things are on an even keel and you set your expectations right from the get-go. So I hope that helps, my darlings. If you would like your own personal reading, go to my website. But meanwhile, this is Sarah, wishing you much abundance, love, and joy.